Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of a one, and on here I do all things cashless budgeting. And today we are going to be talking about our 2024 Q4 recap and just all of the things, and then what we plan on achieving for 2025. I do just want to say, if y'all hear some noise in the background, that's baby girl, and so it's not gonna probably be super quiet. So let's get on into it. I have my little book. So because there was a lot of stuff I was talking about and I wanted to make sure that I was able to cover everything. Okay. So the first big win, you guys, was I wanted to be personally debt free. And I did that, you guys, in November. I became personally debt free. I do still have just that one debt that I'm paying, but it's not a debt. It's interest free, and I'm just paying them until it is paid off. But y'all, I don't have any more debt, like personally. And now we are focusing on our household debt, which I'm so excited to be able to just really start like paying off and seeing those numbers come down for 2025. I did start sharing the numbers with you guys in November and December, but I guess it would be end of January, beginning of February is when you guys will really start seeing like all of the numbers and the plan and all of that good stuff. So super excited about that because I would love to be personally debt free. I mean, household debt free as well too. I am hoping that we probably could be household debt free by, I would say, like August 2026. I think that would be very reasonable for us, just based on some numbers that I ran. But back to Q4 goals, you guys. So I wanted to reduce my spending. Y'all, I have to say that October wasn't great. Okay, so in some areas things weren't great, and then in other areas I did well. I do want to say that at the end of 2024, I was able to cover off all of the additional spending and start off the new year like at zero. So I'm gonna call that a win. I did not really go over much in my Christmas budget. We went over like $74, and that was because we got that Christmas tree y'all see in the background. And that wasn't budgeted for. If we didn't get that Christmas tree, we would have actually saved pretty much like $160, $70. So I'm going to give myself just a tad bit of grace. I wanted to continue to use like my debit card and not use my credit card. That did not work out at all, and I think that's why I had a little bit of the overspending. But for 2025, the goal is just my debit card, and I think it's gonna work out. I know a lot of people are doing like a low spend or no spend 2025. I am just participating in intentionally spending. And I think when I spend intentionally and I spend within what I can spend on my debit card, then that will bring me to a no spend or a low spend because I don't have hundreds of dollars to just go out and spend on random things. So that will definitely help me. The next thing was, and kind of like the last thing was just like enjoy family time, go on vacation, enjoy the holidays, all of the things. And y'all, we were able to do that. We fully funded our vacation and didn't go over on our vacation. We had lots of fun with that. Baby girl was able to interact a lot more because she's older now. For Christmas, we had family come down, and then also we got to go to, I think it's called Santa Wonderland. And baby girl got to experience that as well. And so Thanksgiving was fun as well too. It was also my 33rd birthday. And so we got to have some fun and do some things and not go over budget. So definitely for the holidays, that last push for the year, we definitely got to do some things and experience some new things as well too. And a part of that was also kind of getting my health back on track. During Q4, I, went and saw my doctor, talked about my eating habits and just getting my body back into a better space. The only thing that I haven't done is talk to a nutritionist yet, and I think that I will get that maybe done in Q1 of 2025, but I won't make any promises. I am just going to focus on what I know, and that is just to do my best to eat better food items and all of those things. So it was just to continue to eat portions, which is what I've been doing. Not so much at the holiday times, but around the holidays, I was doing portions. So that was really good. And then just making sure that I got all of my doctor's appointments together and I was doing all of the things to be proactive instead of, sorry, y'all. Instead of reactive. I talk about this all the time. If you are new to my channel, the only time that I begin to yawn is every time I get on here to do a video. Like I almost feel like my body's like allergic to doing videos. And I'm literally like wide awake. It's like the daytime, like all of the things. And then I also lastly wanted to start working on my 2025 budget. That is completed. I have shared it with you guys. I have my 2025 budget series in my description box below. So definitely check it out to see all of the numbers and all of the things for 2025. So overall, Q4 was good. Overall, 2024 was amazing, you guys. Like, I want to say like I lost maybe like 15 pounds. I got promoted. I became personally debt free. I have grown and just matured. I started getting back into one of my favorite hobbies, which was reading. And now that we're talking about it, I do have another book that I want to start digging into. So definitely enjoyed my 2024 and ready to get into 2025. So with that being said, I only have one true goal for the whole year of 2025, and that is to be happy. And I know that sounds crazy, y'all, because in the midst of all of the craziness, we can become depressed or sad or anxious because we see all of these things going on. But my goal is to be happy. I can only control like what I allow myself to consume and things like that. And so my 2025 goal is to be happy. And that is the only goal for the whole entire year that I have. However, there are going to be many steps along the way that will aid in my happiness. And for Q1, some of the few things that I'm going to be working on is making sure I'm eating a lot better. I am taking my vitamins, and I finally got a vitamin that has iron in it. And this past week that I've been taking it, I realized like my body feels different. I don't feel like as sluggish and things like that. So definitely was low on iron. Maybe not like too low, but definitely low. So I need to make sure that I'm taking my vitamins regularly to help with the energy side of things, because whenever I'm like low energy, I have no energy or no like push to want to do anything. So I want to make sure the things that I'm consuming also don't strip me of my energy. So, eating a lot of carbs and things like that, it makes you tired and sluggish and things like that. So I need to consume more salad and eating my meat and things like that. And that also goes into exercising. I definitely did not exercise for the last 2 months of the year. So I really need to like get back into that. And I'm going to actually incorporate, instead of just doing walking, I want to do walking and my strengthening. I used to only just do like my strength exercises. I have this app that I would follow and it did really work for me, but I know that I need to do a little bit more now as I am older and, your body changes from, year to year and things like that. So I'm going to be focused on that. And then we're talking about spending intentionally. So I talked about I'm not going to be participating in a low buy or no buy year, but I'm going to be spending intentionally, you guys. As I'm doing this video, we are a couple of days into the new year, and y'all, it feels so good just swiping my debit card. I don't have to think about paying back any money. I know that I did not overspend because I know that I really only have a certain amount of money that I can spend. It has helped me think about what I'm purchasing and how it's going to work in our household and not overbuying. But it also helps me see just how much stuff like we have at home, how I can incorporate other things. I've literally been eating through our freezer and just finding different stuff and just picking up things that can be added to that. So I know that I talked about like eating well, and right now we're going to eat well in portions and eat through a lot of these things that we just had in our freezer that like we weren't eating or touching because I was just adding more food on top of it and then just going through the food that we had on top. So I've really just been enjoying swiping that debit card, you guys. The only time that I'm using my credit card is if I'm buying gas and any sinking funds, like purchases or anything like that. And I did make 2 sinking fund purchases, but because I had enough money in the spending account, I just spent it with cash, and then whenever I got back home, just took the money out of the savings account and just put the money back. So that actually worked out. But I know there will be times when I'm spending way more money than what will be in that spending account. And so, yeah. And then lastly is I want to pay down debt. So the goal for the quarter is to pay down 15% of our total household debt. So that's about 5% each month. And I think that we can tackle that if we stay consistent and I'm not adding more debt that I need to pay off each month because I'm overspending. So I think that I can definitely do that. And those things are going to contribute to my happiness because I won't be overspending. I won't be stressed about money. I'll be eating well and feeling well and just doing all of the things towards my overall health. And so that is going to be my 2025 goal and my Q1 goals for January, February, and March. So that is what we are looking at, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos if you're interested in cashless budgeting, cashless spending, weekly check-ins, all of the things. I also throw in some vlogs as well too. Check them down in the description box below. I do have my playlist in there. Don't forget to give this video a like, and I will see you guys in the next one.